And just like that, golf's greatest week is upon us. The 2022 Masters set to begin on Thursday, and Tiger Woods might be there. Woods announced on social media Sunday that he's heading to Augusta National to continue preparing for competition, but added that his status remains up in the air at this point. The five-time Green Jacket winner, if he was to tee it up this week, it would mark his first action on tour since a near-fatal car accident 14 months ago. And here it is in his own words, Tiger saying, quote, "I will be heading up to Augusta today to continue my preparation and practice. It will be a game-time decision on whether I compete. Congratulations to 16-year-old Anna Davis on an amazing win at the Augusta National Women's Amateur, and good luck to all the kids at the drive, chip, and putt." Joining us now with immediate reaction to the latest Tiger tidbit, CBS Sports data scientist and host of the First Cut pod, Rick Gehman. Rick, so you're saying there's a chance? Not a firm commitment here from Tiger, but the preparation does continue. How are you reading into this statement here on Sunday?
Certainly not a firm commitment, Joe, but he didn't rule it out. I'll tell you what, the way that I look at this tweet is just one of the puzzle pieces that we've seen over the course of the last few days, weeks, and months. Remember, he's already played a practice round at Augusta National. For him to say he's going back just a handful of days later to continue his preparation, that implies that things went well the first time. Even when we saw him at the PNC Championship in December playing with his son Charlie, I mean, the swing speed was there. The club head speed was that of an average PGA Tour player. It was mostly about the physicality of walking Augusta National, and now he's going back for more. I'm certainly rooting for Tiger Woods to play, but kind of reading between the lines, the fact that this has been a marathon, Joe, and we are just a few days out and he has still not ruled it out, I think he's going. You know, if I was running a marathon on Thursday, I would know whether or not I was physically fit for it right now. I think Tiger knows, and barring any setbacks, he tees it up Thursday morning.
Get this screen out of here. I want to see this. Get this screen. We know. But Rick, it is the perfect player and the perfect tournament to be able to keep this type of information under lock and key. The man with privacy plastered on his yacht has us all on a string right now. I'm not going to ask you to take us inside Tiger's circle because there are maybe a total of 5 people that have that information, know what he's feeling right now. But what do you think he is trying to learn over the next 72 hours that he doesn't already know?
I personally believe nothing. I think from this point on, he knows whether he's playing or not. And the fact that he's going to prepare and practice means he's going to try to compete. And we'll see how it goes over 4 days, because he played a practice round at Augusta National a couple of days ago. You don't get to take a couple of days off in between rounds at the Masters. So he is going to have to tee it up on back-to-back days. I think it's mostly just making sure his game is as fit as possible so that if he does indeed choose to compete, which I think he will, he can give us his best. Tiger still, no matter the condition, no matter the fact that he's coming back from this horrific car crash, no matter the fact that he hasn't played an official World Golf sanctioned event in 17 months, he's not going to go out there and embarrass himself, Joe Musso. He wants to compete, he wants to make a little bit of noise, and he wants to play well. And I think that is the mode that he's in right now.
Yeah, with Father Time no longer on his side, I'm sure he's reluctant to sacrifice any of these major opportunities in the coming year. So we'll see if he does get out there and tee it up on Thursday. But with all that taken into consideration, Rick, is there an aspect maybe of gamesmanship here out of Woods? He'd be dominating the conversation one way or the other, even if he committed here on Sunday. Do you think the cat is maybe slow playing the field more than he's slow playing us right now?
I think so. You know, this is certainly a situation where Tiger always very close to the vest, but I think even in the last 12 or 18 months, even more so. And he was very coy about even teeing it up for the PNC Championship, saying his body's not really ready for it. And then we saw during the Hero World Challenge that he was grinding on the range 4 out of 5 days for that event. I think that he is seemingly a little further along than he would like to lead on, and it's going to be a little bit of gamesmanship when he hopefully tees it up on Thursday and looks very strong.
You know, we saw him climbing the stairs there at Riv. No easy task as tournament host. So it is all moving in the right direction, and for that we are thankful. So let's operate under the assumption that Tiger does play. What constitutes success for Woods here this week? Is it driving up Magnolia Lane, putting a peg in the ground on Thursday, making the weekend, anything at or under par? We know Tiger is setting some sort of bar for himself, Rick. What's that bar for you this week?
For me, I think it's making the cut. I mean, this is a small field. It's an invitational. There's only 90 golfers in it at the moment. And with 50 and ties making the cut, as well as anybody within 10 shots, there's going to be a lot of guys that make the weekend. So I think there's a really good chance that Tiger does that, especially because he can get out there. He can use his brain around Augusta National. He knows this course better than anyone. He can execute all the shots. And then I do wonder if this is the physical ailments, how 4 days in a row are going to go. I envision a scenario in which Tiger plays well enough to make the cut first 2 rounds, and then things kind of get worse from there as the body starts to ache and you're playing 3 straight days and then 4 straight days. So I think if you're Tiger Woods, getting out of here healthy, getting out of here unscathed, and making the cut, I think is a huge win considering what we've seen over the last 14 months.
Yeah, they talk about knowing the angles and putting from memory out there at Augusta, and nobody's got a better bank up top right now than Tiger Woods. Rick, current number at Caesars Sportsbook shows Tiger at 50-1. We're seeing screenshots of tickets all over the place. People buying into some Tiger stock coming into the week. It's a deep tournament. It's the best people in the world. 50-1. Other than a deep-seated sentimentality, is there any value in holding that ticket or a top 10, top 25 Tiger ticket? Is there a Tiger ticket you might show interest in this week?
There are 2 Tiger tickets that I am currently the owner of. One that he plays, the one that he actually takes 1 stroke, and another that he makes the cut. So I think making the cut is the big deal here, because Caesars Sportsbook will not, you free roll the decision of whether he's actually going to play or not by taking the make the cut bet, because it's no action if he doesn't play. So you don't have to worry about whether Tiger's going to tee it up or not. If he does, your bet is on. And I've laid out the scenario in which he could make the cut where, the bottom half of this field is past champions and amateurs that likely have no chance of making it to the weekend. As much as I would love to see Tiger Woods cash a winning ticket, a top 10 ticket, even a top 25 ticket, I think that is a huge ask for a guy that has not played competitive golf in 17 months, going up against the best players in the world. And Joe Musso, all of the best players in the world are playing great right now. This is just an absolute perfect storm of the skill set that we have in the world of golf heading to Augusta National right now.
That is our guy, Rick Gehman. We will continue to track every stroke and bit of news in the week to come. Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Joe.
And don't forget, the fabled green jacket is up for grabs when the game's best descend upon Augusta National Golf Club for the 2022 Masters Tournament. You can watch live on CBSSports.com, the CBS Sports app, Paramount Plus, and Masters.com. You can also watch the 3rd round of Masters live on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus on Saturday, April 9th from 3 to 7 p.m. and the final round on Sunday, April 10th from 2 to 7 Eastern.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.